everyone. My name is Yong Wei Jing, metric number 261482. Today, I will be presenting my low fidelity prototype from my project, and my title is Customized Peer Evaluation Web-based System. And this is what I have developed my system name called Peeruum. And now, I will be explain what is the functionality and I make a demonstration of how to use it. So let's get started. This is the main page of Peeruum. As you can see here, welcome to Peeruum, and this is the logo of my system. And in the main page, I have explained what is Peeruum and a short brief like explaining what is Peeruum, and I have explained the service, and here will be the developer of Peeruum. Is me myself. And after that, I have left bar over here, which is we have home, about, sign up, and login. So the home, which is the main page, this page, and about is once you press it, it will display the developer of the Peeruum. And we have sign up and login. So now I'll be explaining how to sign up and log in. So for this is my sign up page, and to sign up I have make a two choice because my they have two user of my system, which is lecturer and student. So if you are lecturer, you can press lecture and type in your name. So I give example Beijing, email address beijing@gmail.com, and password 123456 123456, and press sign up. So after that, it will pop up to login page, so you can directly log in after you have signed up. So you can press lecture as well. So what I have done in low fidelity prototype is only lecture page. So student page is still not available and under development. And now we display how to log in. Like you need to type in your email address and password 123456 and okay. So this is the dashboard of the system, and it will show the course page and the form page. So once you log in, it will directly navigate to the course page, which is here, and here have the sidebar for user to press, like let's say you want to go to a form page, and you just press here, and let's say you want to go back to the course page, you can press here as well. So after that, the user which is lecturer can add the course. So the first step to use the system is you need to add the course. Let me give an example. Let's say the course name is web engineering, and the course ID is STIW3230. Let's say it's this one. And for the course group, let's say group A and A201, and the lecturer need to press submit, and the course will be added here, display over here. And if the lecturer want to delete the course, you can press the delete course button here and select the web engineering and press submit. So the course will be deleted, and I have a dummy data over here, which is project 1. And let's go to the view course. After the lecturer have created the course, and you can view the course. So inside the view course page is over here, and it will display the course detail, the course name, course ID, course group, and the course page. And this one is the form status. Let's say I will explain it later on, the form status. Let's say the lecturer want to edit the course, you can press edit course button over here, and type in the name, ID, group, batch that you want to edit. Let's say I want to change it to web engineering, and course ID STIW, and course group, let's say group C A201, and the detail will be changed to like this, like go after edit will be changed to web engineering, and everything that fill in the dialog just now. And if you press to course, it will also change the course name. So after that, inside the course, we'll have group, the small group inside the course. So the lecturer will also need to create a group for student to join. Let me demonstrate how it's done. To create the group, lecturer need to press the add group button over here, and let's say the group, let's say we have two group inside that one course. So we create group 1, group ID is 1, so will be displayed here. And let's say we have group 2 and group ID 2, and the group will also display here. And inside here will be display the student info, which is the student that have joined the group will be displayed over here. So in the high fidelity prototype, I will implement another button for lecture to add, edit, and delete the student. So for low fidelity, still under development, so there's no button over here. And if the lecturer want to edit the group name or the group ID, you can press here, group edit group, and you can select the group that you want to edit. Let's say group 2, I want to change to group 3, and the group ID is 3. You submit, and it will change to group 3, the name and the ID as well. So let's say the lecturer want to delete the group, and you can press delete group over here. It's also the same, select the group that you want to delete and press submit, so the group will be deleted. So what I have demonstrated now is to create a course and to create a group, and now I'll be explain how to create a form. After the lecturer have created the course, the lecturer will need to create a form and apply it to the course. And this is the default form for lecture, and I will now demonstrate add a new form. You will need to, the lecturer will need to press add form and type in the form name. Let's say form for assignment only, and then the form ID will be 2. Yeah, here will be listed here, form for assignment only. And after that, if the lecturer want to delete the form, you can also, same like the course, you can press the delete form button and choose the form that you want to delete. Yeah, so what I have to do is I will demonstrate by using this default form, and lecturer can press into view form to view the form that he or she has created. And here will be the view form page, and inside the form page, view form page, lecturer can edit the form as well. Let's say I want to change from default form to form 1, and the ID is still maintains 1. It will change to form 1, and once you press out, it will be form 1 also. And now after the lecturer have created the form, it will need to add a rubric inside the form, which is now be demonstrating how to add. So lecturer will need to press add rubric over here, this button, and inside add rubric, lecturer will need to fill in the rubric question and the rubric style they need. So for now, I only provided 2 types of rubric style, which is scale and text. For text, you no need to fill in anything, but for skill, you will need to fill in the lower skill text and the higher skill text. So now I will be demonstrate like how to add the rubric. So first, you need to insert the rubric question. So for the testing, I will use the form that the Google form that my supervisor give. So let's say I take this as the question, and this one is the skill, right? So I need to fill in the lower skill text, which is none of this and all of this. Okay, so what we have filled in now is rubric question, the lower skill text and the higher skill text. After the lecturer have filled in all the text field, and he or she will need to press submit, and here will be display the rubric over here. So this is the example of the rubric that student will be using. So lecturer can see what type of rubric they have created, and they can customize their rubric. And let's say I will add a text right now, text type rubric, strength of the member, and press text and submit. Yeah, the rubric will be like this: strength of this member. And this is the example of what student will be using when they evaluate their team members. And if the lecturer want to delete the rubric, can press the icon over here, display, delete the rubric, and it will delete the rubric. And after that, let me give an example. After lecture have created the form and um, added all the rubrics, lecturer will need to go back to the form page over here and apply the form to the course. Let me give an example. So we have created the form 1, right? And inside the form 1 we have the rubrics, and what lecturer need to do is they need to apply the form to the course. Let's say we apply the form to web engineering, so because we have only created one course, so we only can apply to one course. So before apply the course, the form to the course, the form status here will be red color and no form will be applied. And now I will be demonstrate after we have applied the form. So submit it, and here in the view course page will be display the form status. So here will be display how many form that you have already applied in this course. So here we show form 1. So what I have demonstrated is only in the low fidelity prototype and still under development. There are still a lot of functionality will be added in, and I think this is still got one function that I haven't mentioned, which is sign up. So if the lecturer want to sign up and back to the main page, you can click the sign up button at the sidebar here, and it will go back to the main page. So this is all from my presentation for Peeruum. Thank you.